Spring mornings in Finland felt different. Soft light, quiet air, that gentle feeling that winter had finally let go. I woke up early in the morning and I reached for hibiscus tea instead of coffee. Some days your body just knows what it wants, and today coffee didn't feel right. Listening to your body and what it asks for in the morning sets the tone for the whole day, especially in the seasonal transitions like spring. Later in the morning, a package arrived in the mail, a bulk order of gluten-free natural goodies. Inside were a bunch of different gluten-free flours, konjac noodles, and a wonderful kombucha sample I'd like to try. Living in Finland, these deliveries felt special. There were small comforts during long winters. After that, we moved on to indoor plants. We mixed the weekly NPK feed every Sunday, 1 teaspoon per 1 liter of water. Nothing complicated, just consistency. We watered gently, not soaking, just supporting a steady growth. Light regular feeding works better than strong irregular doses, especially in spring where the plants are waking up. One of my favorite indoor moments was trimming the Tradescantia hanging basket. Spring growth can get leggy fast indoors, especially with longer daylight hours. So we trimmed it lightly, not aggressively, just enough to encourage fullness. Regular gentle trims prevent stress and helps the plant compact without shocking it. I've had this plant for the past 6 months. We bought it when there was a winter sale going on in nearby stores, and it went through a lot of things in the past couple of months. As you can see, some of the stems are getting really leggy and woody, so it's important to just trim these off to encourage growth. Next, we went on to prepare a second NPK feed for the remaining outdoor plants. And this is what we do all the time, every single Sunday. This is our routine. After that, by afternoon, it was surprisingly warm, so we decided to make a kebab barbecue. And this is one of the most spontaneous spring meals that only happen when the weather finally allows it. There's no rush, there's no plan, just enjoying the warmth while it lasted. And in places like Finland, you learn to enjoy the good weather when it shows up, even if it's very brief. Later on, we just decided to do a little bit of gardening. Here we are planting some parsley that we got the seeds on a tape. And then my husband repotted some cherry tomatoes into a hanging basket to keep outdoors. Space was very limited, so we grew vertically whenever possible, and hanging baskets gave us a bit of airflow, more sun exposure, and protection from the cold ground. So when the ground is limited, just grow up, not out. So in the late afternoon, he went again and planted some spring onions directly onto the ground, creating a border for a future herb bed. So the idea was really simple: herbs in the middle and spring onions around the edge. So they both act as a harvest crop and a soft protective border. And edible borders maximize space and support soil health without clutter. I honestly miss Finland. Spring and summer there felt really precious because everything was limited: space, warmth, and time. We had a very small garden, but we made it work. Every plant mattered. Every decision was intentional. Now that we're here in Australia, I'm very grateful with more space, more sun, and more opportunity. Looking back at those moments reminds us how far we've come in our gardening journey and how much those early experiences shaped how we grow today. Gardening isn't just about plants. It's about space. It's about the place, the season, and the chapter of life that you're in. And this was a beautiful chapter. Thank you so much for joining. I'd love to see you on the next video. Take care and have a great day.